we have the Codar delusion, also known as the walking corpse syndrome. This is a rare but very real psychiatric disorder where a person holds the delusional belief that they are already dead and they are literally rotting from the inside out. Patients with Codar delusion will tell you they can smell their own decaying flesh and their organs have stopped working or they died weeks ago and everyone around them just hasn't noticed yet. Some refuse to eat because they believe dead people don't need food, and others will ask to be taken to a morgue or a cemetery because that's where they belong. The truly scary part is that these people function normally otherwise, like they can hold conversation, move around, and interact with the world, but they are absolutely convinced beyond any doubt that they are not living. One documented case even involved a woman who was convinced she died and had gone to hell, and she's being kept in some kind of eternal punishment disguised as life. Next up, we have the Hinterkaifeck murders. I think that's how you say that word. This is a real unsolved case from 1922 in a small isolated farmstead in Bavaria, Germany. Basically, a few days before the family was murdered, the father, Andreas Gruber, found a set of strange footprints in the snow leading from the edge of the forest to his barn, but no footprints leading back out. He also reported hearing footsteps in the attic at night, but when he checked, no one was there. And just a few days earlier, the previous maid had quit, claiming the house was haunted. Then, the night of March 31st, 1922, someone unalived all 6 members of the household: Andreas, his wife, their daughter, their 2 grandchildren, and the new maid who just arrived on the same day they were all found dead. Each member of the family were lured into the barn one by one and murdered with a mattock, which is like a farming pickaxe. But the truly disturbing part is that after the murders, whoever did this stayed in the house for several days after, taking care of everything. Neighbors reported seeing smoke rising from the chimney as late as April 3rd, and the investigation took place on April 4th, which means the killer was living in the house most likely hours before the investigators showed up. The killer lived amongst the corpses of their victims, casually going on about their day-to-day life, but living someone else's life because investigators found that the barn animals were properly fed and taken care of. See, when cows aren't milked or fed for like a day or two, they become extremely distressed and loud. But when the search party arrived, the cattle were calm, well fed, and had clearly been taken care of. Some of the food in the house was also eaten too, with someone freshly carving meat from the family stores, most likely planning on eating it. What I find scary about this is Andreas didn't just like look around and didn't see anything. He really